how una dey, how the weather for that una side, na that one dem dey say bo loju ojo lodo yin beun, how weather for una side, because for here shilling like in New York City na who dey o, we can say tutu yin say yin ni. We thank God we spare our life to see another Tuesday here to discuss or to enlighten ourselves on top property matter with Bunge wey sabi. I dey talk about no other person but engineer Debo Adejana. He go dey take us through brand new Oshara Tiaroba topic today. We be say we never touch before. Tuntuni na him carry come, and we go to learn most definitely. And as you take note, na communication, so we be say you sef go fit ask question either through WhatsApp video call, Skype, or you fit call us direct. Oga mi, well done sir, how you dey?
I'm very well, Chief. How are you?
You're looking lovely.
Lovely. Okay, thank you. As a compliment. Good morning, viewers. How are you at home? And I'm sure that you have been enjoying us. You don't enjoy us since, okay? If there is any of our program where you don't miss, like I always advise, go over to YouTube channel, okay, WAP TV, and check Property Matta, because we don't drop so many useful episodes since. So make you for no miss, make you catch up. Go there. Today we are discussing something else, like Chief said. So these Gen Zs, people where they call Gen Zs, we want to discuss them today. You know, as regards properties, how do they relate to properties? What are their concerns? What are their interests? What are the things that motivate them, you know, and things like that? If you be property person, how you feel get them as your customer, or if you get them as your customer, how you feel satisfied them? What are those things that they look for, or that they are really, really interested in, or that will catch their attention? Those are the things we'll be discussing today. Okay,
Gen Zs and properties. Now we talk about today Gen Zs and properties. Now we talk about Gen Zs. Now we take start. We know what in property mean. Property, if it be building property, if it be other business outlets, if it be filling station, if it be offices, if it be anything we be say it come your head as property, we know that one. But this time around now, Gen Zs and we Gen Zs and how then they take relate to properties. Oga, I mean, most people gonna be
Gen Zs, Abi. Okay, well, Gen Zs are people that anybody born from the 1997.
1997.
Yes, 1997. Millennia ended 1996.
Okay.
So Gen Z started from 1997. Anybody born between 1997 and 2012 is regarded as a Gen Z.
1997 to Benny to 2007.
No, to 2012.
12, okay.
Yes, is regarded as Gen Z. They are fully digital age. They are the age that arrive from, you know, they are very familiar with digital use. I have Gen Zs in my house, and they know more than any of us, myself and my wife, regarding how to operate any of our devices. So if we have any issue, we just call on them, you know. And these people are in school, they are in boarding school, you know. And so you wonder what time did they gather all of this? They know everything happening, and they know how to operate these things, because
it comes so natural with them.
Honestly, so they are fully digital. They are
I think we should not even limit it to even the ones where we say we dey born now ọmọ ọdún méjì ọmọ ọdún mẹ́ta, you be so surprised that
those ones
game.
Those ones the generation they never name them.
That one they never name, because that one yẹn tó le, they know where game ọmọ ọdún méjì ọmọ ọdún mẹ́ta.
No ones, they are metaverse generation. They are virtual reality generation.
Virtual reality.
These ones are still digital. Those ones are going to be virtual reality generation, I'm telling you. So the world is just advancing. You know, also if you cast your mind back, growing up, our parents regarded us as more sophisticated. So we are the ones that will send to operate the TV, radio, to change this, to change that. Exactly the same thing with them, you know. So they are the fully digital generation.
HD lamo.
Yes. So again, they also have, let's say, a more secure or a more interesting view towards property. Okay, a more positive. They are more positive towards ownership of property or getting property or investing in property more than the preceding generations, like the millennial generation and things like that. So that is something that has been identified and common with the Gen Zs. Okay, they are more open to property investment, property ownership, home ownership, and things like that. But here we are. Let's mention a few things that really would impact on them. Okay. So I tell real estate people that if you are trying to attract a Gen Z person into your project or to buy your stuff and all of that, you can better reach them on social media, because that's where they live. Yes. You know, in our own generation, you advertise in newspaper.
We live on the radio
or television or radio. For the Gen Zs, you be on social media, not even just websites or things like that. Yes, be on social media.
Social media.
Yes, not just even online adverts. On social media, on the Facebook of this world, the Instagram of this world, WhatsApp, and all of those things, you would get them. Twitter, that's where you get them. You realize that a lot of times there are things that happen online that some of us don't know about. And they will say it went viral or it trended. You know, until you are talking to somebody of their age or somebody from our own generation that has had money, you know, say, yeah, really, it happened. They say, it was trending.
Fireboy shut down.
It was trending yesterday.
He's the first artist to Fireboy.
Who is Is he the boy that is with fire?
They say one boy, Fireboy, is the first person to perform on one clinical stage. No African has ever performed. They say, fella will call him Benny. They say no. Barrister will call him Benny. They say no. Okay, what of Sanya Obi? They say no, it's only Fireboy in the history of Africa. Only two. And the thing trended. That was about last month or last 2 months. King fire, who you Fireboy? Which stage? That was a new thing calling.
So that is it for them. To reach them, go on social media rather than even online adverts. Okay, for millennial online adverts, things like that, emails, social media. You realize that
email is even dwindling, so to say.
Even to our own generation, not to now talk of their own generation. So my kids, okay, are going to school, and they know almost everything about the school that they have not entered. How? YouTube. They know students that have passed out of the school that have YouTube channel. They know students that have passed out of the school that are doing all manner of things now, maybe great things in the world. They know students that are in school. They know how the rooms are. They know the number of beds that are in the rooms. You know, they know how you will get it if you don't come early, what you will get and all of. They virtually know everything, and all they did, not that they went to the school, they've not been to the school ground, but all that they've done is to familiarize themselves with the amenities of the school right there on social media.
Okay.
On YouTube particularly. I mean, just till this morning, I was seeing a chat that my girl sent to a friend to say, hey, check out this guy. He's in Redeemer. Check his Instagram handle. So his Instagram handle, YouTube channel, and they're already abreast of, you know, in our own generation, if you want to know about the school you are attending, if you've not gotten newspaper article about the school, you have to go there.
Student association,
or you talk to exactly an old student or a current student that is in the school, you will describe a few things.
Then,
other than that, you have to go there. You know. But here, seated,
now you only fit.
Just you know, they know the school already. So you reach them more, okay, on this medium. Then also, if you operate an organization trying to reach out to these people, you need to realize that they are fully digitalized.
Ben.
Yes, they are fully digitalized.
And that's the way to their art.
Yes, they are fully digitized. So your means of communication, your means of reaching out to them must be very, very vast So if you have a website, your website must be such that loads very fast. If your website is doing smeh, they don't move. Oh. They don't go to website where we say it will give them
waiting they want.
Waiting they want. We go move fast. Then the type of homes you offer, they are the ones that are very finicky with smart homes, for example.
Then,
so when they rent an apartment from you, or they want to buy an apartment, because some of them are wealthy enough to buy properties.
Yes,
know?
Because calculating their age, some of them are already in their 26, 27.
Yes,
they are doing well in banks.
Yeah, banks and
oil company,
techie stuff, you know. So they have some money. So if, for example, they are also, properties, for example, is something that you have to inspect most of the time to take a decision. And inspection will mean getting on the road and going to places. But you'll be surprised that Gen Zs, to an extent, depending on the level of transaction, they are satisfied with virtual inspection.
They even prefer, if not your 5K, where they always want, don't disturb me because of that 5K. I'll prefer to send your 5K. Say people won't carry you go inspection, they will collect some 2K, some 5K. Yeah. Do you want your 5K? Take, but show me, because that time where I go there for my office, I value it more than running around. They want everything done.
They actually, like I said, they are very digitized. So they use their time more constructively, let's put it that way. And they figure that, look, going into the hustle and bustle and just driving around is in a way a waste of time. They won't mind it if it is the fun kind of outing.
But
to inspect property and things like that, they can do virtual. So either you have very detailed video journey that shows the journey of the place and shows everywhere, or they go online, you understand, Google Map, give them the address, give them the coordinates of the place. They will put it on Google Earth and they will look at the property. They will be satisfied with all of that as to going, there physically. So if you have some of those amenities, they want to fill form, you are sending them physical form. Just give them a link. Let them fill all of those online, submit, send to you. Send payment. Let them just set up a standing order on their pay card, or send their pay card, or put in their pay card, punch their pay card on your system, and they pay you either from one payment system or the other. No matter where they are in the world, they can always pay you. So these are the things that attract them, that makes them, warm up to your type of offer, whether they are renting from you or they are buying properties from you. You must look out for those things.
I think what they talk, like I take talk, they cut across all businesses. Yes, we might be talking about property matter, but yes, it cuts across all forms of businesses. Even for those of us who are in the entertainment industry, it's now done on most entertainers that people go on call you for catering, ordinary catering. They will say, "What's your YouTube handle? What's your Instagram handle?" And you begin to wonder,
do you
have a YouTube channel? And you begin to wonder, say because they want to see the event you've gone for. They want to see. Now, for those of us who are into MC, today do it at times, say, let me have your, and they want to see the jobs you've anchored. They want to see, maybe you've even anchored there's this kind of party we call societal weddings. So that because they might be planning something totally different, it might not be the usual wedding you anchor.
Destination wedding and things like that.
You understand? This is not, some people will even tell you we are having a beach wedding. Can you handle such? Now, normal reception. Now, these are the things. If you've done such, but you did not film it or you did not post it there, that's where your profile is.
That's where they see your profile. Not like our own days where we will say send your profile, then you have something that you've written and the kind of stuff you've done. Your profile is online. Your profile is on your social media. It should be there if they are the type of people that you are trying to reach. Yeah. Now, also, this is the advent of work from home has caught up with us, whether we like it or not. So for a lot of them, because their type of job, they can work from anywhere. It also then gives them the opportunity to actually pursue property ownership in places where they can afford a lot of luxury.
No be say nearness to work again, unlike before.
So I know a lot of them, for example, during the COVID period and when companies started adopting this work from home, for a lot of companies that went totally online, totally online, some of their staff moved from where they used to stay that was chaotic for them, as it were.
And presumed closer to the place of work.
Yes, moved away to places where they, in a way,
find serenity
and things like that, either bought property there or rented property there.
But at an affordable rate.
Very affordable, and the kind of luxury, they can put the kind of luxury that they want in their home, and they were fine, they were fine.
My friend in the telecom has been at home for the past, since the time of COVID. And he's still a work here, but now from home.
Yes.
If I call him around 11, I say they do fashwa.
Yeah.
He go do fashwa till around 1.
Yeah.
Unless if it is very important, they will go to the island on Friday. Once a week. So if person is there, maybe they pay huge amounts for this Ajao before. If you can't go a very affordable area where if you say I can even own a property. Now COVID don't last more than 2 years now.
Yeah.
So he go still enjoy the benefit of his investment.
Yes.
And if care is not taken, maybe not, because the office where they go, someone will tell low payment.
You can imagine.
So maybe so we don't know, maybe this is the new order.
Of the day. Yeah, actually, like I tell people, I think a blend of working from home and all of that has come to stay for a long time to come. Maybe a total adoption of that may not be easy.
Feasible.
Because it also has its own implication in terms of psychology of work, psychology to the staff, and all of that stuff. But a blend is what I think would be there almost for a long time to come, if it ever goes again and we come back to full Monday to Friday. I doubt that a lot. So also, I mean, a lot of us have also been forced into that even because of cost, trying to control cost, either rental cost or fuel cost or things like that. So it has come up to stay. So, but you see, another twist even to that is that whilst they like serenity, they still like fun. And they like to be where fun is. You understand? They are the type of people that I was talking to, like one of them yesterday in the office. And I said, that you people, the little thing that don't tire.
Little thing they don't tire. And the funniest part? Working with them, we need to be extremely careful because it's not the way we reason that they reason.
It's not.
And they easily get emotional about the whole thing.
It's not.
Good morning.
Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you, but we can't see the face. Position your camera where?
I easily get emotional about it. Good morning.
Position your camera, let's see your face well.
I think the TV.
Then reduce your volume. I'm a Gen Z. What's your name? Oh, you have to call us back. Don't have in camera. You have to call us back.
You know what? We've had WhatsApp since, right? Yes. This is the first caller we'll be getting on WhatsApp when we are discussing them.
And the call to show you now our generations and now we get them.
We've been discussing general topics since.
I'm always surprised.
A lot of people did not call to this WhatsApp. Every
little thing they're already on the island, beach, club.
Yes, so.
I've not been to the club for the past 7 years.
They like fun things.
And I'm not joking, for the past 7 years, it is the club because it is too stressful. Time to hear King soon. Timothy Jesse, Molale Gidi. To hear King soon. Now, somebody will now tell me, I should carry they are doing boat cruise. I will go 40,000. And they will put me on water. They will bring me back.
I said they very much
value those things.
Very much. I was
sorry to cut you, sir. Look at the kind of machines in their hand.
That's what I'm saying.
What we would ordinarily is to chat, and at least this one is of average. Maybe if they want to measure my status with phone, will be part of them anyways.
Yeah.
We will say okay. But some of them, the phones in their hand, is way richer than them times 10.
I'm telling you.
And you begin to wonder how.
I say my children are telling me the grade, the memory, the size,
iOS,
the whatever of the phone that they must get.
It's truly their generation.
I say when you start working, you can
they are
start
easily pissed off with work, but quickly addicted to entertainment.
Fun is something. So you must. So they look out for fun areas.
Even in properties.
Yes. So you must look out for. So they have, you know, I mean, you have swimming pool in your place. You have games that can be shared. You have
they see a snooker board inside.
You have gym. You know, you have
basketball.
You have access to and accessibility to all of those things. It will make them want to.
I think real estate people now, those where they build house for big, make they consider all those recreational facilities, because now their life they go now.
Yes.
And now these people now then they rent because there's no how you want rent a place. Immediately when you say table tennis, they there, basketball court, they there, swimming pool, they there. For that, now yes, for some young guys.
Yes, now I mean look at this short letting we talked about the other time. If Gen Zs want to get your short let, maybe because they want to do party, it's not just about the space. If it has pool area, it will help.
Snooker.
If you have snooker board, it will help. You have some other games there, table tennis, whatever, it will help. If you now have basketball, I mean, you have some things there.
That will keep them
really help them. Their own is soft life.
Tí they need to masawa kin Kobi owu tí mo ń lò this my Kobi owu. Mo ń pa láàfin mo ń pe gbogbo ẹ̀.
Ṣé
ìpa láàfin mọ́. I no call am.
Baba no go. I just say you are still calling me.
But nobody wey I wan call. Make I wan call France, UK, lọ́wọ́ kan ni. But they will tell you at that my siblings say ìgbọ̀n mi irú old food kò ní túmọ̀. Na Gen Z true.
Abi since the phone can do whatever you are doing, what
I say one day na say we say we go do, all of us wan do family meeting. Àwa lórí phone láti mọ wòra wa mo ní na my sister help me do am na here dey look all of them. Bó ni o Yewande, bó ni o na here I dey party meeting on top of phone.
Abi
it's truly their generation.
So it's those are the kind of things that interest them and a lot more. Of course, they are more concerned about affordability. Right now, it's not as if they have so much money in that age group yet. You know, they definitely are the future of maybe wealthy people and all of that. But so affordability, payment structure, easy payment terms, and all of that.
Flexibility in the
payment,
negotiation.
You know, flexibility in payment actually helps them a lot to be able to afford whatever it is that you are offering. So if you're considering them in your product, whether for rent or for purchases, you need to. So they are the ones that are crazy about monthly rent, for example. You know, they are crazy about monthly rent because don't forget, if they have to go to work, you know, they prefer to live close to work. No matter what it costs. So flat sharing, you know, monthly payments, all of those things are some things that they really like. You know, they don't want to. They don't want to. So I believe that we may continue from here if there are still a few points, but we will decide. But I believe we've extensively discussed that.
Yeah, so Gen Zs and properties, if you watch us, will be realtor, I believe you don't learn one or two things on the things where you go put for grant, we go really attract these new customers, because now them be the new customer come on Tarawa, now they get the market now. And then Chief Olododo and Engineer Debo together would they say bye.